I didn't have a notebook to write down things to talk about on the show, and so I tore out pages at the end of the Book of Mormon, and they're empty. You know?
those were for taking notes about what you'd learned.
Well, I did overestimate how many notes I'd be taking because I've got 3 more sheets of Mormon pages.
That's
you know what's
the cover.
funny? I was gonna do it for the Bible, but I was like, let's play it safe.
Let's play it safe.
Yeah, let's not fuck with the one that's more likely to be real.
You presume to know.
Yeah. If
No,
if Mormonism
definitely.
or if it's between two, the Bible or Mormonism, it's
Clear
the
choice.
Bible that's true. It's not between those two, but if you're using those as your only 2 picks, as what is provided,
One is
in this
clearly
little
derivative of
drawer.
the other.
Yeah, the Mormon story was literally just a criminal riding through life by the seat of his pants.
He's a scam artist. Like all
And
you
his
Mormons
name
out there, you need
was
to wake
Jesus
up.
Christ.
His name was the Lord Almighty and Jesus.
Oh, I caught a little bit like of interesting. I like the lore and stuff like from those nerdy YouTube videos about various like sci-fi and fantasy shows, and they translated what the alien is telling them in Covenant at the end. In this alternate scene, and I guess their whole bit was, if you remember, they had like seeded life on Earth. There's that scene where like the big white muscled up guy melts himself into the waterfall and like seeds Earth with the genetic material to like form life. And then but he tells them, he's like, you guys are awful. Like we came and picked one of you up 2,000 years ago, and we taught him all sorts of like wonderful things, and we sent him back to you, and you killed him. And it's like, oh, they're claiming Jesus. That's pretty cool. Like they literally like claim Jesus as like, and it made so much sense. And like, I like stuff like that where they sort of weave theology and real stuff in with their sci-fi bullshit. So that made me like that movie a lot more, because I didn't like it as much previously. Like the fact that they kind of, I don't know, sewed everything together with the creation story.
Yeah, the Bible's got fun lore to it.
But Jesus didn't come back with really cool knowledge. He wasn't like, guys, here's how you make a 9-volt battery.
Well, they didn't need that.
Here's how you prime the gasoline. Let me teach you about the steam engine, right?
Well,
he didn't have cool shit
about that yet.
When I dream of going back in time with all the answers, it's never morality.
Why is God limited by the technology of the time? I don't know. Fuck you. That seems to be the answer. I don't know. But if you keep going down this line of thought, you're going to hell. Yeah, no, it was. I mean, but Jesus had other cool powers.
Yeah,
like I liked to imagine like multiplying the fishes and the loaves. That could have been. I liked to think about like how could the Lord have been used in battle? Like he could have multiplied soldiers.
Remember when they blew the horns though, and like the walls of Jericho fell? Like maybe.
Yes,
like
that was way before Jesus.
But why weren't there more powers like that? Is what I'm saying. Like I like when there's displays of power in the Bible. Like when they sent those angels to go burn Sodom and Gomorrah. That was tight.
That was good. That was a classic tale. I like that one.
If you wanted to win a war, inflicting a plague might be a good idea.
Yeah.
God wants immediate results. He wants to get shit done right now.
No, God notoriously is a showman. That's why he made 10 of those fucking plagues. He could have done AIDS right away. Guess what? AIDS. And then the Pharaoh would be like, oh my God, this got real. Like, just everybody get the hell out of here. I got the flu. And I think it's going to stay forever. Like, yeah, he fucked around with frogs and gnats.
I can't believe
turned the water to blood and then quickly turned it back. Stick by your guns, God.
Did everyone see it turn into blood, or is it just a story? Like, oh, I did it while you were looking.
The important parties.
The main characters saw it.
Yeah. Not like, some shepherd boy.
They have plot armor.
They do have plot armor. You know who didn't have plot armor? Jesus. Until the end.
He came back. He literally came back like Jon Snow. He had the ultimate plot armor. He came back and like had dinner with his homies and then floated into the sky. And I'll tell you what, that timeline has always been so goddamn fuzzy. Forgive me, Lord, that I can't believe a word of it. Because it's like, wait, he rose, and then like in the movie that I was shown as a child, an actual movie with actors, like live action, not one of those animated tales. No. Like I never watched that. That's too much for me. I don't need to see torture. And that like get the fuck out of here. But in the little movie we were shown, maybe it was called The Bible or Jesus, probably something simple like that. but like he like wheels that stone to the side, and he comes out of there, and he's Jesus the White. He's in his white robes, and he goes and like meets with his like his boys, and they have like dinner, break the bread and drink the wine, and then they like an indeterminate amount of time passes. Like, I don't know, was it a day? Was it a week? Was he up and walking around for years afterwards? They don't really say. I can't tell. But then he like went to some like hill and floated up into the sky, right?
Wait, at the Last Supper? Or when he like popped in to say like hi to Mary Magdalene and everything?
After he came back from the dead and he went and like had dinner with his friends, you know, after death, and they were like touching his hands and like examining his wounds and all that stuff.
Doubting Thomas.
A while since I've been on the podcast, but did you guys take a religious term that I'm not aware of?
Yeah,
we all found the Lord.
Conversions here.
Oh, we all found the Lord.
Yep, we just all found
or should I say, he found us?
Kyle's a hardcore evangelical. Woody is Mormon, and I'm a Muslim
in the house, but I can probably like rustle together enough of some other ones and make it work if that's where we're going tonight. Just
we all.
Dude, religion's great to talk about. It's so interesting.
We should have all started up our own little like thing, like well, you don't call it that. Years ago, you know, did you see where that
Christianity
they call it?
There was that
everyone wears sunglasses.
There was that preacher who was like on Reddit. They were pointing out this guy was telling people how to vote. He's like, if you go vote Democrat, you get out. Get out. You're gonna be voting Democrat in the house of the Lord, you get out. And and so this guy on Reddit literally saw this and was like, oh, okay, and reported him to the IRS. and he's got it all edited together. So you see the whole process. He's like, so I reported him to the IRS and this happened. And then it goes back to the pastor on a different sermon. He's like, we done decided to give up our tax exempt status because the United States government's not going to tell me how to run my church. And it's like, wait, yeah, they are, because you know you're going to pay taxes to him now. That's great. You literally just did the opposite of that because you couldn't keep your fucking mouth shut. They reported him to the IRS, and the IRS yanked his tax exempt status because he was like doing
political things,
political stuff from the pulpit. Yeah.
Really political stuff. He was like, you know, no one in this church votes Democrat. None. You're all baby killers. If any of you vote Democrat, get out of this building. Like, it wasn't like a subtle sort of, you know, we believe in freedom kind of.
To be fair, though, if your true belief system is that any abortion is the murder of a baby, then you could kind of like understand where he's coming from, right? Like, that's not what most of us believe. I mean,
if that's something I totally get. If that is their belief that every abortion is a murder, that's not my belief. But if that is their belief, I totally understand why they're like up in arms and think it's the most evil thing ever.
Yeah, I don't think every abortion is a murder. Just most.
Every abortion is a murder, but I'm okay with a little murder.
That's where I stand. Like I'm okay with abortion.
Every abortion is a robbery from the taxpayers in the future.
What if we found out that like the Elon Musks were lobbying for this because they wanted a bigger workforce?
Well, first, I'd be shocked there's more than one. It's like, oh, you think that it's only one man can produce so many bad jokes? It's like